crystals today. I literally have all of them just built up. I have built these sounds brick by brick. It is so beautifully cold in here right now. The sun is on my skin. Feels so good. I wanted to give you some delicious ring sounds. One of my favorite triggers. Paired with the hand movements, of course, and the Reiki, and the light codes, and the channeling, and the shuffling. Okay, I want to start with this deck again, the Light and Shadows Oracle. Let's just see what energies are popping out to be looked at, acknowledged. Okay, you got the Ghost of the Past, which says the past returns. The past returns for a moment. Or it says the past returns for a time, which is in reverse. And you have the Shallow Grave, which says that you miss someone. And with it being in reverse, it's saying that you need to refocus your attention, and that it may have been hard, but what you were resisting has come to a pass, and you are over it. Because with the past coming out, but it's in reverse, you are no longer dwelling on what once was, or what could be, and instead you're focusing on the reality and not the fantasy version. Yeah, and people may be seeing as like grumpy or like just moody because of it, because you're being authentic, which can come off as rude and arrogant or mean and grumpy to people who don't have boundaries. You have the three witchy sisters, which says the power of 3, 3, 3, 3, which 3 is me because I'm Trinity. And this is triple tingles, triple tingles, triple, 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 triple tingles, triple, 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 triple tingles. Watch the tingles triple down. Okay, you got triple, 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 trifecta energy coming out here right now. And you have a powerful energy shift with the Eclipse Mermaid. You have the Eclipse Mermaid. She's so pretty. Alright, and you have the powerful energy shift with the Bow card, which says a time for change, to learn something new, to use technology and gadgets with wisdom. Okay, these cards were showing in reverse, so maybe there's definitely a resistance towards that. Okay. Oh wow. Wow. And you have the Sewer Mermaid coming out, which says your sensuality is beautiful, and it's coming out reverse, so there is some shame, that is coming up here. Blockages, that could be very well what's blocking you from expressing yourself. The three fates, what goes around. It says what goes around. Okay, and as I tap on these cards, just reflect on the energies that reading that I wanted to do for you as I filter out these energies. And usually as I work through it with this Reiki, there are challenges that tend to come up, and that's normal. That's actually a good thing because it gives this session intention and purpose so that the Reiki and the light language, the light codes, the medicine can flow and go exactly where it needs to go for you. And there is definitely resistance towards your expression here, a need for release this shame you may have experienced. I have here, it's called the Broken Mirror Oracle deck. I wanted to see what this is about specifically. Okay, you have the gold shoulder and conflict resolution. So you can't solve this issue without confronting yourself. Okay, we tend to suppress things because it can be seen as controversial with the controversy card coming out. But with the message of communication, conversation, and expressing feelings, you can no longer keep suppressing how you feel. You have intimacy, passion coming into union, chemistry missing you. It's like you're redirecting that energy back to yourself. This missing, this yearning that we tend to project onto other people. Maybe it's been you all along that you've missed and that you've been yearning to come back to. And in doing so, you come back into union with God. Yes, because you have the contemplation card here. It says unsure. You have choices and decisions that you have to make. And when you surrender, just ask God, ask your internal guidance system. Okay? Something isn't hiding, of course. That's why you've been pulled away to regain clarity, especially with the world being so confusing and so much going on. Alright. And you've been pulled away from a potential twin flame or a potential soulmate. It is not the time for that right now. There's more important matters. Of course, you can focus on romance, but yeah, self-love, that is the priority right now. Okay, please redirect your attention. There's a lot of distractions going on that we touched on. Deuces. We have the card Deuces, which says fed up, cutting ties, walking away. You know what you have to do, and you've already moved through so much in your life that this is like protocol at this point. Cutting, snipping, cleansing. Your energy has become such a big part of our routine, and just like I may disappear for a while and then come back here, we tend to gravitate away, or our energy is called other places, and then until we get urged to come back, come back to the space, come back to the remembrance of who you are, because the world, the external, so easily sways us from it, and so easily can draw your attention away from your initial passions that you came in here with, to this world with. Alright? Yeah. We are filtering through this envious energy. We are transforming and alchemizing all envy and jealousy that is thrown our way, because somebody who is feeling this way towards you or envious. Okay. We have European. Somebody that's older than you. Whoa. Somebody older than you. All of these cards came out. Okay. So with this card that it's somebody older than you, kind of projecting this energy onto you. They have a square face, I guess. It's telling me that they, it makes me feel like I have to say, that that people tend to think age means that, they're older, that age can mean that all they have, this could be just a privileged person, but just because somebody's older than you doesn't mean that they're smarter, and just because they have more experience doesn't mean that they are more worthy or just better, There's a false sense of control that people give themselves or build for themselves through facades and lies and manipulation, and the returning to your magic, the returning to this cleansing is really pulling you back from that, because we've all been dealing with it. I know it's not just you, it's not just me, we're all collectively going through similar things, but it's all pertaining to specifically our more intimate individual. You got green eyes, beautiful green eyes, just watching you, caring for you, loving on you. A lot of things are not everything is meant to be seen. A lot of the internal work that we do here, it won't get, it's personal. It happens in the dark, or it happens on those times of internal regulation that we are working through, moving through. And so you've been distracted with maybe like just other opportunities, people coming towards you, and it's caused a lot of chaos. There is a lot of chaos energy going around. Of course, it is a spirit in itself that feeds off of confusion, and it tries to sink its claws into people with pure intentions, especially people in general. So I just wanted to have some clarity with those cards in this broken mirror deck. I don't want to focus too much on it because it is pretty dense, and a lot of it, like what I'm getting from these cards with the envy and the reversal of the partnerships and everything, it's really saying that this is all external energy that I'm picking up on, and that's been latching onto you. And so you are really been seeking that healing fine, because it's not. If anything, you're gonna drive yourself crazy acting like everything's fine and trying to do things as business as usual. It's not gonna work. But you know, while we're on the subject, please continue to boycott all of the companies that support you know who. And the more that you take your power back in those ways, with your dollar, with your time, with your energy, you will see the amazing positive effects of it. The benefits that come with community, loving your neighbor. How it's supposed to help us all in the long run. Okay? Okay? You're being protected from something, someone right now. Please listen, please pay attention. At this time, trust and focus. Your angels are really watching over you. And they don't like something that happened. They're like, they caught something that you didn't catch. That's what I'm hearing. It could have been like in a place or just a recent situation with the person you were around. They're like, that's not gonna fly. They're not gonna let it fly. And so that's why you've been like removed from a situation, removed from the environment. You know, just we're not tolerating the same things that we used to in the past. So many new boundaries come with this type of growth that we focus on here, because you're constantly elevating and leveling up. And I know some of you are like, dang girl, I'm just trying to relax, I won't talk about all that spiritual stuff. But I mean, if you're here, then you know I'm spiritual, and you know that this is a spiritual thing.